What's good, YouTube? It's jazzlovesmma here, and I'm going to be doing my speed recap of UFC Fight Night, Belgrade, Medic versus D-Rod. Here we go. Before I actually go fight to fight like how I normally do, I do want to talk about the card because it was a pretty good card, even though on paper it wasn't stacked. Of course, a fight night like this could be exciting. Um, finish. I think they said that this card has the most finishes on a UFC card ever. That's pretty cool. It was very entertaining to watch. There was like rarely any boring fights. Start to finish, it was entertaining. Maybe about one or two boring or anticlimactic stuff, but yeah, it was a good card, and I'm gonna be able to go through it quickly due to it being a very quick card. I am going to be a little bit. I am already late to this, so I am going to try to do this as quick as possible. Magic versus D-Rod. This was kind of expected, dude. 30 seconds, literally on the dot. 30 seconds is insane. I will say that it felt a little anticlimactic watching it live because I just wanted something bigger. But dude, he found the left hand over the top immediately, landed a good front kick early, and did his thing. Found the KO. Hurt him with the left hand, landed a lead hook on the chest, and then a shot over the top that did land, I think, to the back of the head of D-Rod. And then landed a knee that landed to the arms of D-Rod. That's him rolling. Found the ground and pound finish. Great stuff from Medic. I want to see him versus Leon. I don't really care. I do want to see him versus Leon happen. I think it needs to happen. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be tough. I think it'd be great. I'm trying to fix the screen. So yeah, I think it'd be cool. D-Rod sucks for him. He looked clearly disappointed. He wanted to make a big thing. He just came out of prison not that long ago. Main event gets done in 30 seconds. It is, if you're D-Rod, this sucks. This is a big moment that you kind of got let down. But this was supposed to be Medic's, set up to win. So yeah. Great fight. It's 30 seconds long. Jan Blachowicz versus Navajo Sterling. I think I picked Navajo Sterling by decision. Everything topology verdict I had decision. But man, I was so close to picking KO. I forgot I was going to do verdict KO, but he starts out. He's landing a couple low kicks. Some of them are getting checked. He gets stung bad by a jab of Jan. It doesn't send sit him down or wobble him, but it rocks him and he falls to a knee. He gets back up. Maybe shoots a takedown, gets his stuff disengage. Then he just finds a massive he slaps the right hand, boom, comes over the top with the right, and sends Jan flying. I thought it was going to be a pretty boring fight where they're just going tit for tat, but Navajo's finishing ability has clearly improved. Because I think if this was Navajo a fight ago, before the Cutelaba fight, the one that fought Bruno Silva, this would have been dragged out a little bit longer, but he's clearly found the finishes a little bit easier, and I think this was great work from him. Jan Blachowicz is done. You just can't. Age is a number. It's not just a number. It's a defining number, and it's not just the age of him. It's the months he has taken off, the amount of surgeries he's had to have. It all adds up, and the chin is starting to fade, just like the hairline. It sucks for Jan. He should retire. I don't really what does Jan do next? What is the point of staying and fighting? You're injured, you're old. He keeps getting injured in his camps and stuff. So I don't really know what's the plan for Jan. But great performance from Navajo, great call out. 800 whatever the fuck he said. I forgot already. I saw an edit of it, but I already forgot. Called out Khalil or Costa. I think Khalil is more likely going to be the fight. I feel like Costa may be getting Yuri. And quickly, I think Navajo beats a lot of these guys now. Maybe because Jan's chin is just so done, and he physically is just so done out of it. But I seriously think Navajo would KO Yuri at this point. I think he would put the jab on Khalil and like really badly hurt him, and then get like maybe like a round 2 or late finish. I don't know, dude. No one's done this to Jan in maybe ages, maybe since like Corey Anderson or something. No one's done this to Jan. Pereira couldn't. Oberg fights a little bit differently, so it makes sense, but he couldn't. Like Alive couldn't. No one's finished Jan. Guskov almost didn't in their fight. Couldn't do it. Straight down flying with that right hand pound stun up ground pound. Excited for his future. We are Team Navajo. Rakic versus Tybor. This fight fucking sucked, I'm being honest. Early, Rakic just finding the inside low kick. I'm like, dude, he's gonna fucking chew up. This is gonna be like the Paulo Costa Mirzakhanov fight. When I was watching it live, I was expecting it to be like that. The way he was chewing up the leg. Then halfway through the round, Tybur's just like waddling in. He is landing shots. He's like landing the shifting 1-2 with the right hand, left hand. He's landing it well. He's landing some front kicks well as well. Well. And Rakic was landing some good combos. He's looking for the 1-2, ripping to the body. He kept landing some body kicks to the body, but dude, Tybur has a ball of blood there that you're just not gonna get past. And that was pretty much the first round. He found, I think, maybe landed a good head kick, and I was like, dude, he's gonna slowly break Tybura here. He didn't. Rounds 2 was like they were like even on numbers, but halfway through, Rakic was really finding that like counter check hook where he would just shift. He would like shift to the left while going for the left hook. It was pretty good because Tybura's fat. But something I got from this fight, because I can't be asked to talk about it. Round 3, then he smudged him against the fence. It was very reminiscent of Ang versus Rakic, where he kind of just coasted. Walk off decision typer here, like Anthony Smith. I will say, Rakic kind of had the Robert Whittaker effect of moving up, where Robert Whittaker didn't have the power translate well. Like if he had gotten more power, his power translated to a fight, I think he would have actually KO'd Krylov instead of gotten like the broken jaw. I think Rakic is suffering from that, but without like the extreme speed difference and skill. I think that's the difference here. Like Rakic is good, and like the thought of Rakic is like, that's something I always think about. The thought of a fighter is better than what they do, and that is kind of Rakic. Like he has all the skills to like put on a masterclass performance, lighter man skilled. That's he did lighter man skilled Tybur, but he just doesn't have the power a heavyweight. He doesn't have all those attributes. He's athletic. He does have the skill. He has good kicks and all that, but I just don't think he has it for heavyweight. Like Tybur, I don't know. It's just like, how much do you rate Tybur at this point where you're like, Rakic is gonna go on a run after that performance? Like it was an okay performance, and that was it. So round 3, he was literally just smudging him, grabbing the fence as well. I'm not gonna remember that. Dusko Todorovic versus Robert Valentin. Dude, this is near the end of my fucking bad prediction streak. Valentin gets a sub. I forgot what it was. It might have been like a gilly. Yeah, I think it was a really tight gilly he got. But they were scrambling. Whole bunch of submission attempts from Valentin. What was it? Something he kept looking for the gilly. That's all I really remember. There might have been a couple others and scrambled and stuff, but he really was looking for the gilly when Todorovic would shoot or like try to scramble out and like be on the hips. He kept finding it. He kept reversing Todorovic as well. Got the sub. Good stuff from him. His grappling look seemingly has improved, so that's good for him. Moving on to, there's not much to say. I don't know where they go from here. They're both still kind of shit. Velasco Shepo versus Gilbert Urbina. Shepo was doing good early, like pressuring, and then he just gets fucking caught and put out by Urbina. I don't even remember the shot, but good performance from Urbina. He gets a win. Shepo fucking sucks. That's what I learned from this. Urbina's still not shit. I don't really know. Like maybe 185 he has a run, but I just don't know. I just don't know anything. This doesn't really tell us anything. Shepo was debuting. He was pressuring. He looked like he was going to get it. I was like, okay, well, he's pressuring Urbina. He's going to find the KO. It just doesn't. Milos Janicic versus Noah Gunang. Well, this was an interesting fight. In my prediction video, I said I shouldn't be picking a dude with a Mario mushroom tattoo. I should have listened to myself because this dude, I don't know if it was like a leg kick that dead legged him, but he maybe rolled his ankle or something. Maybe it was a mix of both. His leg goes funny. He's rolling his ankle. He switches to southpaw. It's his left leg that goes funny. He switches southpaw, throws an open stance body kick, lands on the fucking elbow, and he rolls his ankle again. It goes funny again, and he just fucked from there. He gets taken. I think he ends up falling all over himself after his fucking. He keeps switching stance. He's looking for big shots. I'll give it to him. He was trying to fight through it. And it didn't look like his leg was hurt, but like it was weak. His foot was asleep probably. It just kept rolling over, and then he eventually fell down. Ganong got on top. He ended up scrambling, and he ended up finding the back and finding a rear naked melee in the neck. Got the submission. I don't know. This doesn't really tell me anything about these two. That's the thing with this card. It was exciting. It was fun, but most of this card just doesn't tell us anything. The only three fights that really mattered were these three. I mean, and some prelims. So yeah, good performance from Gunong though. I don't think Urbina got yeah these performances bonuses make sense. Moving on to Ludovic Klein versus Tafik Basayev. Ludovic Klein got fucking slammed out, bro. He's getting the leg chewed up early. He nut shots Basayev. Basayev just stays on pressure, and Ludovic Klein just couldn't get going. It was a weird performance, man, because I felt like he started out just like so low output. But Ludovic has these performances, man, and he can be low output sometimes, like too busy looking for his reads. That it allowed Basayev to like really chew up the leg of Klein, and I think the ankle injury he had in the Rebecca fights probably fucked his career now. I'm not gonna blame him on that, but Tafik was finding the right hand early. He's finding the jab. Ludovic is weak to the straight shots, so that should have been something I knew. Open stance, he was really finding the inside low kick, pressuring Ludovic back. Ludovic back to the fence. And yeah. And then round two, Ludovic's finding some kicks as well, but it's just not enough. And he's landing some shots, but he's just getting pressured and caught with the right hand. It was like really good work from Musayev. This is a performance that I really didn't hate from him. He didn't really cheat. I hated the ref though. I will get into that. I hated the ref. But Musayev seemed respectful. He seemed cool flying, so he wasn't a cunt about it, about winning. If he was like fucking chanting and fucking screaming at Ludovic Klein after finishing, I would have been pissed. So that would have really made me sad. But round two, it's kind of the same early. He's finding a low kick. He's pressuring. He's finding some good shots. Ludovic's landing back a little bit more now. I think he lands a really good combo earlier. That was like maybe near the end of round two, where he's like ripping to the body, in the pocket. And that's where Ludovic really wasn't having any success, not access. He wasn't having any success in there either. Halfway through the round, he's moving out the way of the kicks, so he's checking it, finding his left high kick. He's looking good. He's pressuring Musayev back. Bam, landing some left hands. He was ripping to the body beautifully this fight as well, with a cross or with a big hook to the body. I forgot what happened. He gets pressure back. I think it's just a big right hand Musayev landed that they both threw. It hurt. Like a stung Ludovic, made him go back against the fence. Musayev fends another right hand. Hurts Ludovic, puts him down. The ref is fucking standing. Ludovic goes down, and the ref immediately goes between them. And then, as Musayev like scrambles to get better position to ground and pound, the fucking ref's leg gets caught in it. Dude, you're making this worse. Get the fuck out the way. Stay a couple feet away from them. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, Musayev gets the ground pound. Just back to the headshots. I don't know. Watching live, I was already. I saw Klein go down, and I saw the ref stay in the middle of them, and I got fucking pissed, and I didn't even notice. But apparently, it was back to the head. It's a tough position. It is shitty. Musayev is a bit of a cheat, and I still want to see him go cold, but he's good. Age is just a number. Apparently, he's 30 because he's 36. Yeah, I should have gotten the memo. Oban Elliott versus Mike Oliveira, dude. Oliveira was getting caught early with the 1-1-2 of Oban, because Oban does have a decent boxing, but the chin, man, he got fucking caught with the first jab, and I think he got dropped from it, or he got wobbled. No, he got put down. He like got stung and sorry, I just ate a whole bunch of dinner, a whole bunch of chicken. He got like stung and like immediately put down, and he got up. he was just on the fence. The power shot was too much. He kept finding the right hand over the top, but Oliver was there. He was stalking him down, patient. Landed a big right hand, hurt him. I think put him down. He gets back up. He's scarping around the fence. I think he shoots a takedown, gets his stuff. He's still scarping. Boom! Big right hand again from Oliver. Sends Oban, I think, flying. He flops down and he tries to crawl all the way. Oliver lands some good ground pound. It's got it stopped a little prematurely, but like it was like 2 or 3 shots away or a couple seconds away from being like a oh shit Oban is a. But great performance from Mike Oliver. Finally, a Dana White Contender Series prospect that's made it. So happy about that. Moving on to Borislav Nikolic versus Mark Vologden. Man, I shouldn't have picked Vologden. I was literally gonna switch my pick live I switched my pick like halfway through the week after my prediction video. But I was like, I just trust Vologden, man. Round 1, Nikolic pressuring early, fucking Madman hands down. He gets dropped immediately. Getting knee to the fence, knee to the face against the fence. He scrambles out. He wins the rest of the round, but because he got dropped, it was pretty bad for him. I think he gets taken down at the end of it as well. He was like hook spam. He was like looking for like a crazy big moment, and Vologden was in it. I think he landed some wheel kicks as well in the first round. Vologden. I think he looked for a second one that was like landing on the shoulder. Then rounds 2 and 3, he's just Vologden's on against the fence, just getting fucked up, pretty much. Round 2, he's just getting hit with big shots, uppercuts. It was really funny because Nikolic threw a jab, and if it was any other person and they didn't move their head, it would have landed. Because Vologden's so short, it literally just went over his head. It was really funny. But other than that, he was just getting pieced up the whole round until the end, where Borislav got rocked himself and stung, and he got put back on the fence by Vologden, and then Vologden didn't really capitalize on it to try to win the round back. But it was the start of the end because his face was really getting really bloody and it was getting busted up. Round 3 was 10-8. Watching it live, I didn't even realize there should have been a 10-8, but yeah, it was a 10-8 round. Borislav just hurting him, rocking him all over the place, having him against the fence. I think like they get put in grappling exchanges, and Borislav just had a really tight guillotine for like minutes, like maybe like a minute long. Vologden would get out. He would get ground and pounded. He scrambled out. He was doing well when there was grappling exchanges, like just slipping out immediately, getting back to his feet. But he's just too short. And I think even near the end of the round, he almost got like subbed again. He's tough. He's tough as nails, but he just doesn't have any of the physicality to succeed in this division or in the UFC. Maybe at like 125 if he can cut some muscle down, cut some body fat. Try to make 125. I think that's where he would have his success due to him being 5'3". But it is what it is. Borislav gets the win. Decent prospect. Looked okay outside of round 1. Then it's Bazooka versus Bogdan Grad. Bogdan Grad was getting jabbed up early. Good takedowns. The whole week, it felt like they're like, Aljamain Sterling is in Bazooka's corner. He was so good. Even on commentary, they were like, oh, you know what, buddy? Aljamain Sterling, the human backpack is in his corner. And then he was getting actively taken down. But Bazooka would get up, he would find the jab on Bogdan Grad. Bogdan Grad found a really crafty move. Where he was like, he like stalked Bazooka to the fence, and then he just landed a good crafty little up elbow. I feel like Anderson Silva that was the type of move he would land. But then he would land like a spinning back fist on the glove of like on the hand of Bazooka. Take him down. Found a good ground and pound near the end of the round. It felt like he was trying to hunt a sub, but then he postured up, started landing some good ground and pound. If there was a couple more seconds left, I feel like he actually could have gotten a TKO at the end of round 1. But it was like he was landing like big because he was landing big amounts of it. Just like 10 seconds left, he might have been able to find it, but yeah. Round 2, he looks fucking gassed. He looks so much more labor. It reminded me of the Luke Riley fight. But and Bazooka was landing well. The jab, Grad wasn't getting the takedowns. Bazooka was landing good 1-1-2s. The right hand was looking good for him. He was landing some decent uppercuts. But Grad just kept a pace on him where he was just kept shooting, taking down. The threat was still there. He was still landing right hands over the top himself, landing some low kicks. In round 1, he cut a low kick. I was like, really nice. And then that's how he eventually took half the round, just me on top. And yeah. Round two, still looking for the takedown. I'm like, dude, he looks gassed, and then he's just standing there. And he throws a spinning wheel kick, and I'm like, okay, you just land on the shoulder or on the arm. Why not just look for like regular punches, but help pressure Bazooka back? Eventually gets the takedown, gets the head and arm choke. Bazooka contests it. I saw on Twitter as well. He's still talking about it. He's like, I didn't tap. I can see the argument for him, but you can't move a leg. Like my knee's right here. Oh, let me see if I can get my knee higher. Nope, I can't. Like, let's say this is my leg, right? And I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to move. Why would you even want to move Bogdan Grant's leg when he was like, if you moved him, it probably would have been a worse submission because it would have allowed Bogdan Grant to like posture or like flatten himself out to get the choke even tighter. There was seconds left, but it looked a lot live. It looked like he tapped because you just can't like try to move a leg like it looked like I don't know. He like panicked. It looked like he went like it was like panic trying to move him, and that looks like a tap. So sucks for Bazooka, but Greg gets to win. Great sub. Rebecca versus Pepper, like Rebecca pressuring early with the jab and the lead hook. Immediately takes Pepper like down, dominates him, ground pounds him. Ref could maybe stop like a couple seconds earlier. Probably like she wasn't doing anything, but we have Rebecca gets out of a fight without any damage on his face and his opponent having more damage than him. Rare to see, but good stuff for Rebecca. Really happy for him. Finally gets a win. He's on the same card as fucking Klein the last. Fuck. Nina Milosevic versus Haley Cohen. Milosevic just using she's an orthodox fighter that understands how to have success against a southpaw. She'll just find the right hand beautifully over and over again. He was even looking for the lead hook. Cohen would look for body kicks. Milosevic would just catch it, parry it. Milosevic would find good right hands to the body, which eventually led to the finish. She lands a big one to the body, and Cohen she hurls over as if it was a foul. Milosevic doesn't even realize, and then when she does, Cohen's moving to the fence. Milosevic just pours out a big combination, not really landing to the body. She was more hurt to the center of the body, so I don't know if landing to the liver or something or to the sides would have been helped her, but she was mainly headhunting. As soon as they disengaged, found the right hand again, crumbled Cohen. Beautiful stuff from Milosevic. Did as she was expected to, but great stuff. She deserved that bonus. That was really fucking cool. Jovan Leka versus Alexander Popek. Popek was showing some linerman skill early, but tit for tat, low kicks, being a little too fast on the back foot. Jovan was low-key just staring at range, plotting at him. And then he just open stance. The commentary's yeah, he needs to land more. He needs to throw more. He throws a nasty body kick, fucking loud as shit. Popek immediately reacts, starts going to the fence, and Jovan Leka pours it on, gets the TKO. Great stuff. He's gonna build Hockett, and he kind of looks like if you fused Hockett and Dylan Dennis together. Maybe with the tattoo. That's why I said Dylan Dennis, but he's built like Hockett somewhat. But great prospect. Good stuff from Leka. Oh, what the fuck happened to my... I randomly went up. I didn't mean to do that. Marina Spasic versus Stephanie Luciano. Spasic looking powerful orally with the big jab, stinging Luciano on the right hand. Luciano just not being alert early, especially to the power of Spasic. But she found her own timing. She was lining back a little bit. She got a takedown stuffed, but off the break of the takedown, she found a good knee that stung Spasic. It was decent. It was actually a really good start to the card for especially for WMA. It was a good back and forth. Luciano just blocking the shots a little bit better. Spasic would come in for chin high, and after she would exit, Luciano would counter back, and that's what she eventually led to a big combo from Luciano, even though she got rocked a couple seconds before by a big right hand where she kind of got chicken dance, Jared Cannonier style. She got back into it, pressured, blocked, marauded her with a big 3-piece, and then as soon as after she threw the 3-piece, there was that small pause. She shot a good double leg immediately from her back and got the rear naked. Great stuff from Luciano. We are Luciano Nation. We will back Luciano and everything. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-1, 6-1, 6-2, 3, 4, 5, 6-5, 7, 8, 9, 7, 9-5. Not the best, but whatever, man. I don't know what you want from me. Did decent on picks. Got a whole bunch of methods as well. Normally, I won't get a lot of methods, but got some of them. I didn't get Bogdan grabbed by KO by sub though, but like he would KO him. But it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the card. It was good card. So I hope if you were awake for it, and I know some of my viewers are from like the UK, so if you actually were able to watch it and stuff, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, everyone made some money on parlays and stuff. I don't know what videos I'll have next. This week literally sucks, or next week literally sucks. We all complain about these cards. Next weekend's literally slop. Like it's like pure slop. So I'll find a way to make some videos about that one. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.